mixture of ginger, garlic, shallots, pepper, and bay leaves. Now enter the organs, soaking up those much-needed robust flavors. Transfer these stir-fried organs back into the soup they were boiled in moments ago. At this point, this unlikely stew is already brimming with funky aromas and powerful flavors. But for folks in Mayu Yao, this is just the canvas. The real flavor enhancers are about to go inside. There are 3, and I'm going to see Eduardo take it away. So right here we have small intestine that has not been cleaned, it's just been boiled. So the half-digested food that is inside, that is going to help make this soup extra bitter. We have the bile sac. He's just going to plop in a little bit. That's... Oh my God, what do you think? Was that too much? This is the juice. They're putting in a little bit of water to dilute it. He's got a strainer here, so he strains. Look, we don't want all the particles, we just want the juice. I mean, this is just magic right here. Do you know Iron Chef?
Yes, sir.
Hey, it might be coming to America soon, you know what I mean? Anyways, Apple absolutely ripping. Fill the gap. There you have it. The elusive gap right there. That's where it's going. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't play it. I figured, you know, I had the setup here. But again, I was waiting for IV Flush because they were so juiced. However, I'm in QQQ. Wow, what a move. That's a market-saving move right there, folks. And it goes pretty hand in hand with what we got as far as the market and what it's going to do. And we should go up here. And then we got NFP tomorrow. Don't know if the call or NFP brings Apple down. If it does, buy calls for the upside. If it doesn't, QQQ looking good. NVIDIA, if NVIDIA overnight can get over 866, I don't see why it couldn't go to 900 by tomorrow. I don't. So I mean, NVIDIA and that. Apple, what a play. I'm happy for Tim Cook. Hopefully he doesn't screw it up on the call. If we come down here, hold any of these MAs, play upside. We still obviously have NFP. Now, SMCI had a bunch of flow. End of the day, I played some on that, but let's just take a moment here. Apple, fine, whatever, but let's have a moment for I bought Baba here and sold the 80s here for 260, and the 81s that I slammed for 7 cents ran 1,600%. Okay, I sold all of those. I'm waiting on some runners. If we hold the 200 tomorrow, this is going to go wild next week. Let's see, based on Apple, what Asia does. There's no reason this can't go higher. Now, if Asia rips on these Apple earnings, if this holds these 83s, I know it sounds crazy because that's one hell of a move, but, you know, I wouldn't put it past them. Okay? Whew! Was that a mouthful? That was a mouthful. As I pointed out today also in the chat, the Namo still has room to go. Watching, I mean, NVIDIA Intel Friday with Cook contracts, that looks spicy to me. SQ had a nice move. Let's see what PayPal does tomorrow. Google, I sold my hood. But anyways, Coinbase. Where are you? Coinbase is a IV flush, so I'm gonna play calls on this, especially because they beat by 20% and 282. Do I feel bad that Bill got hit with an IV flush? Yes, but I know he made some money. I'm gonna play coin calls tomorrow. I'm even gonna freaking write it down. Coin calls. Okay, and let me just write down for my records. Baba 1600%. Thank you for everyone who rode, even the haters. All right, JPM, watch this tomorrow. If tech is gonna be tapped out overnight, this needs to follow. Okay, sold my KRE. but it's doing the funky. I'm in JPM. Dixie, hopefully this is a bear flag. VIX under 15. So what's the play here? I'll tell you the play, but I need you to pay attention. Okay. The sports calendar, the dealers are still in negative gamma. Okay. But I mean, look, I posted to you guys when we crossed here. Can't argue with that. Look at that. This is why I swung full NVIDIA. Look at that. Okay. So you're gonna have volatility days. You're gonna have chop days. Okay. The move is NVIDIA needs to put in a move here, and then it needs to bleed. Okay. The sports calendar has May low. The fucking 30-year sports calendar has it on May 22nd. Okay? What have I said over and over and over again? NVIDIA always saves the market. So, after this pop here that we're going to get, and because Todd was gracious enough to grid it, we have a drop early on next week on the 7th. From the 6th to the 7th, we have a drop. Can be off by a few days. And again, I've posted even in the moon notes that we had a trend change day today. So hopefully you caught upside. Where's this freaking calendar? Mother truckers. Here. All right, so what happens on the 6th and the 7th? Let's have a looky. Fed speakers. Well, they can install fear in the market. And what would be the reversal? Could be that. Okay, cool. So you're going to get a dip next week. And then you're going to ride up. And the high says the 13th and 14th. That is probably CPI. Yeah. And then you grind down according to this, and the bottom is a double bottom from next week. So that means we should pop, come down, test one of these for a double bottom, grind up, have a failure down to these levels again, and then rip up. So to me, this looks like a really funky head and shoulders that comes down, that becomes a W. Okay? What do I mean? I mean that we're gonna go like this, and this then becomes a W. Okay? Because end of May we rip. Okay? Capiche? I'll go over it in the market analysis as well. Bobby asked about the tick. Here's the tick. There's the ticker. And again, I explained when they push this and the candles go up, great. When they push this and the candles don't go up, it means there's a sell coming, and vice versa. Okay. Volby, nice today, and that's pretty much it. These are really nice and useful, as is this. But if you go here, if you let's say take no filtering on the expiration, and you take let's say 5 days, you will see that we are creeping up here. There's still a bunch of calls, but that was a call wall in. So let's see what Apple does on the call. And we got NFP. Let's not get ahead of ourselves with the party here, but so far so good, looking good up to the gap. I would think the call sends it down a little bit. I'm still gonna see if I can grab some calls on it tomorrow or short it. Depends on, we had early low today, possible turning day. We got early high tomorrow. If we hold at all, we should be making lots of money on the QQQs. Okay, and possibly on NVIDIA. It is close. It's not a. Do you see where it is? Do you see my trend line? I drew this trend line a while ago. Once this goes, it is party time. I think tomorrow we could even see 890. Okay, right there, 891. That is the goal. Hopefully we'll get it early. Got a MACD cross. All right, guys. That's it for now. God bless.